Good morning. The purpose of this lesson is to give us practice working with subtraction when we're taking away what looks to be a bigger fraction from a smaller fraction. So as we can see, as we look up at this test problem, 4 and 1/3 take away 2/3. The 2/3 is bigger than the 1/3. So how do we do that? Well, first, we remember that we can express the number 4 in many different ways. We can express it as 3 and 1/1, which is the same as 3 plus 1, which is 4. We can express it as 3 plus 2 over 2, which is the same as 3 plus 1, which is the same as 4, right? We can express it as 3 and 3/3, or 3 and 4/4, or 3 and 5/5. Any one of these numbers is the same as 4. We're going to pick 3 and 3/3 because the denominator here is the same as the denominator in our problem. And we want to work with thirds. So here was the problem again, originally 4 and 1/3 minus 2/3. And another way of saying that before we start making any changes is that's the same as 4 plus 1/3 minus 2/3. Right? Now we want to get rid of that 1/3 and make it bigger so we can subtract 2/3 from it. So this is where the re-expressing of 4 as 3 and 3/3 comes in. So instead of writing 4 and 1/3 as the original problem called for, we're going to write 3 and 3/3, replacing the 4. But we have to remember that the 1/3 is there, right? Because if we weren't just subtracting from 4, we were subtracting from 4 and 1/3. So we're changing the 4 to 3 and 1/3, and we're keeping the 1/3 for a minute. So we're consistent with our original problem, all right? Now what we're going to do is combine these two. 3 and 3/3 plus 1/3 is the same as saying 3 and 4/3, right? 3/3 plus 1/3 is 4/3. So now we've converted 4 and 1/3, the original number, to 3 and 4/3. And notice the 4/3 is bigger than 2/3. So now we can subtract very easily, right? We have a bigger top number than the bottom number. So 4/3 minus 2/3 is 2/3. And we subtract 3, take away 0, and we have, or nothing, and we have 3. So this is our answer. So what we've done is we've taken the 4, we've borrowed, as it were, 1 from it, and we're expressing it as 3 and 3/3 now. Okay? And then we add the 1/3 to it because there was a third in the original problem, right? So now we get 3 and 4/3. Okay? And then we're subtracting 2/3 from that, and we get our answer, which is 3 and 2/3. Okay, let's try another one. One more. This one will be 5 and 1/4 take away 3/4. So again, we've got a bigger number down here trying to take it away from a smaller number up there. So we've got to change the way we express 5 and 1/4. So what we've done is we're going to express 5 as 4 and 4/4, which is the same as 4 plus 1. And we're going to express the 1/4, and we're going to put them together to 4 and 5/4. And then we're going to take away the 3/4 from that, and we get 4 and 2/4 as our answer. Okay, I'll send you some more problems to work on, and I hope this helped.